Okay, so today we're going to work in CorelDraw X8. I'm going to make a Texas Proud shirt. My mom's been asking for a shirt with all the tragedies that happen out there. I'm originally from Texas, and it just breaks my heart that all of this violence is occurring out there, knowing that Texas is a beautiful state. And it's just sad to understand what is going on out there. So I'm going to make this shirt today in CorelDraw X8. We're going to work on it. I'm just going to whip something up to the best of my ability. Then we're going to go ahead and press it on a t-shirt and see how this one turns out. Alright, so we're going to start off with the text. We're just going to click on this A button right here where it says text tool. We're just going to click on, and I'm going to do Texas Proud, and just going to click, scroll down a little bit. We're going to do Texas Strong, and I'm going to do it like this so I have the border in the center right there. You can see that now I got the border in the center. What I did was I clicked, let's go back so I can show you. I'm sorry. Okay, so I clicked that there, and you see this line here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to align it. So I'm just going to highlight both of them, and then up here it says horizontal alignment. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to center it so that way it's straight. Okay, I can see it in the middle. Okay, now that I have that, what I want to do is I'm going to add a Texas star. We're going to go to File, Import. Let's see if I can find it here. There it is. Okay. Alright. But first what I want to do is I want to find some font. So we're going to just ungroup the objects. We're going to go to Objects. We're going to break Artistics. And then now we're going to be able to blow this up. But we'll do that in a little bit here. Let's see. Actually, that one looks pretty neat. Let's see. This was Botanical Bold. Let's see how this looks. Alright, we're going to keep searching for some fonts until we get a good feel of something. So, I mean, you have a variety to choose from. So I'm just going to figure out which one suits me best for this shirt. I'm going to go with this college, the collegiate. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I think I'm going to go with this one. And we'll do the bottom here, and it does have a good feature. So what we need to do is we just need to straighten everything out again. So we're going to move the star. So now that we have an idea of what we're going to do, I want to do this, make this an 8x3. So let's see what an 8x3 looks like. We're just going to go into this box here, horizontal. And we're going to change this, the height and the size. We're going to do by 3. And that looks okay, but it needs to be a little bit longer because it's compressed. So we'll do a 10. Let's do a 12. So a 12 actually works, but we want to fit it into the actual size here. Let's see what the size gives us. Okay, we're gonna go with an 8,466 by 2,117. Okay, same thing with this one. We're gonna do let's just write this down so we don't forget. So I'm just going to write it down on a piece of paper so I don't forget. We're going to do 8.466 by 2.117. Okay? And we'll do the same thing for this one. We're going to type in 8.466 by 2.117. Okay? And we're just going to move this towards the middle. Alright. Okay, so now we're just going to bring in our star. And we're going to start making the adjustments. So we'll just ungroup these. And we're going to raise this one up. Alright, we're going to have to decrease the star. Bring this one down a little bit. Oh no, we can bring it up. Bring this one down. Okay. And then in here we're going to put well, actually what we can do is we can bring this one down. And we're going to add some other font here. We'll put "In God We Trust." Okay. And let's go ahead and give this some character here. Let's see, give it some type of font. So let's go here. Let's look for Britannic again. I did like that one. Here you are. Okay. All right. Lastly, what we're gonna do is we're gonna break this Texas Strong. We're gonna break this one apart, and we're gonna add a heart to the O. But there's something still wrong here. What I want to do, it still looks crunched up together, so we're gonna have to bring it out. Okay, and then we're gonna have to manipulate it. So okay, so let's go to we're going to break this apart. Go to Objects. We're going to break it. And we're going to break this one. Alright, so now we have all the individuals that we can manipulate. We're going to click on our basic shapes. Here it is. And we're going to go to, actually we're going to click on our polygon tool, and we're going to click on heart, but you can't find the heart here. So what you need to do is you got to go to basic shapes, and then up here you have all your shapes that you can manipulate. So we're going to click on the heart, and we're going to bring this heart down. So what I want to do is kind of like try to get it a little bit same size as the Texas Strong lettering, and we'll see what this is actually. I don't know if it's going to come out right, but we're just going to go ahead and see if we can give it a try. This is a 1.411 and a 2.117. So we're going to try to see if that'll come out. If not, we're going to leave it the way it was. And the way it is right now is a 1.483 and a 1.933. We'll see what it looks like. Okay. 1.411 and a 2.117, and it actually looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and delete that, and now what we're going to do is we'll bring this a little bit up. Okay, now we're going to contour it, and we're going to go to our drop shadow tool, and we're going to click on it, and we're going to contour the image. Alright, we're going to break the contour apart. So now this one's free, and we're going to contour it again. Now we're going to contour this one. Okay, so now that we did it, so why did I do this? Because I want to weed this border out. Okay, and I'm going to weed this one out, and I'm going to and all that's going to be in there is going to be this one in the middle. And what we're going to do is so that way, oh, I'm sorry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to weed the middle out, so that way you have like a white background like this, and then all it's going to be is going to be white and then red in the center. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So now that I got that, we just want to make sure that it's all broken apart. Okay, so everything I can click on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this one red. Okay, and this one is going to be black, and then the third one's going to be white. Okay, so you see that? So now that we got that going on, what I need to do now is I have to transform the colors. I have to invert the colors because this is going to be on a dark shirt. So we're going to go to effects on top. We're going to go to transformation, invert colors, transform, I mean, invert colors, boom. Same thing with this one. Okay, effects, invert, and same thing with this one. But before I do that, I had changed this. I had changed the whole font. Oh, we're going to see if we're going to bring it back into the shape. Okay, so we're going to go to invert colors. Alright, we're going to change this to a white. What happened here? Alright, now I can't see what I'm looking at, so what I'm going to have to do is highlight everything. And I'm going to have to go to my wireframe tool so I can see what I'm looking at. So now what I want to do is I want to scrunch it back, but as you can see, I grabbed the In God We Trust. I want to leave that alone, so let's go back and we're going to do it like this. Okay, I'm going to bring that back here, bring this again in here. Alright, now let's go to, that was, well, I could have did this. Should have just did that. It's a lot easier. Okay. It still looks kind of funny, so I don't really want to keep it like that. Let's go back to the way it was, and let's group it together. I don't like it that it's just a 1 inch. I want to make it at least 2 inches. Okay, but when it's 2, you obviously have to make it. So let's do by 12. That actually looks good. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a 12 by 2. So we'll do the same thing with this. 12 by 2. All right, and then this one, we can make this a 1. Okay. And actually, no, we don't. We can't. We need it smaller than that. We don't want it. It's starting to look goofy. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go back to our enhanced. See what we're working with. And now we're gonna just lock everything together. We're gonna go to objects, group it, and we are gonna add a black background so we can see it. We're just gonna grab a rectangle. We're gonna draw it right here. Make that black. And what do I do here? We're gonna force this to the back. We're gonna use our order tool. So what I did was right click, go to order, back to page. All right, and then now that I got that in there, now we'll just shrink it down. Let's take that out. And let's bring this down here. Let's bring this bad boy back there. And let's bring this here. Okay, so now okay. So I'm going to have to invert the colors here because I did that wrong. So it's black, it's white, black, white. So we're going to just unclick this one here. Let's go to ungroup the objects. And now we got to fix this. So this is first, it's going to be white. Second one is going to be black. And then white, but we're using red for the heart. Okay. All right. We're just going to try to straighten this out. And that looks about straight right there on the sheet. Do the same thing for the bottom one. Oops. I'm going to have to group it. Okay. All right. And then lastly, we want the star. Ungroup the star here. So we're going to group this one. And lastly, we're going to try to make this straight here. Okay, and then last one, God we trust. Okay. Okay guys, so what I want to do is I want to make one more design. I want to see how this turns out. I want to kind of do like just some kind of design that goes here. I'm going to use my freehand tool. And we're just going to start here. Bring it down. Alright. And we'll go ahead and copy paste this. Let's go to Control D. And we're going to flip it. Bring that here. Just something like that. That looks cool. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this, Control D, and we're going to bring this down. Actually, we don't do that yet. We got to clean it up. So let's go ahead and use our shape tool. We're going to use our smooth feature, and we're just going to see all these wrinkles here. We're gonna fix that. Just, we don't want to do it too much. Just like that. And let's bring this here. There we go. All right. Let's go down here. Okay. Oh, I thought I was getting the other one, but let's go back. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to delete this one because we got the feel for this. Okay? Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this bad boy. Let's go to D. And we're just going to bring it here. Just like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. Let's bring it out so we can see what we're doing here. Alright, so we're going to just click here. We're going to do Control L to lock it in. And we're going to bring that here. We're going to just hold our Shift key. Okay, I had to switch this back to shape. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is grab those. And right here where it says join two nodes, we're going to join them. Do the same thing for this side. We're going to join it. And we're going to go ahead and color this. We'll color it black for right now so we can see what we're working with. Okay? So here, those look pretty good. That little square, I don't like it. Let's see if we can do something where we can actually just weld it in. Okay, so we'll just make like a little square here. Let's go to triangle. Okay, we're gonna make it black. Click that, and we're gonna grab all again, and we're gonna weld it. Okay, so now it's welded in. Now that it's completely gone. So what we want to do now, we'll just hit Control D, and we're gonna flip it here. We're just gonna mirror horizontally, and we're gonna bring it over here, and we're gonna just bring it there. Okay. Alright, so now that I got that, what we want to do is we want to group those together. Okay. Let's do some more freehand. Alright. Once you start doing this freehand stuff, you just like start wanting to do all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to give you more creative ideas, but I just want to make this simple. I don't want to get all crazy. Okay, so alright, so now we'll do the same thing. Go back here, switch this, make it to shape. And we're going to do Control D, and let's go to, where'd it go? Control D. All right. All right, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to do Control L to lock it in. Grab these two. We're going to hold a Shift key and then grab them. Join the nodes. Join those. Okay. Make this black. All right. Just like that. So what we can do is delete this one so we don't have to reduplicate it. We'll just ungroup it. And we'll delete that one. We're going to grab this. We're going to control, we'll group it together, and then we'll do Control D. We'll flip it. Bring it over here. Okay. And we might have to just bring this in some. All right. There we go. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll just grab that, we'll group it. Alright, and we're going to do Control D. We're going to copy that one, and we're going to bring this, we're going to flip it this way, and we're going to bring this one down to the bottom. So let's go here, and we'll put that right there. Alright. Now it looks like we need something else now, since the middle looks like it's plain. So what we can do is, I know what we can do. We can go back to Google because I don't need, oh, I know when it was. It was actually, it sucked because it was close to my birthday. We'll just do 20. There we go. So it happened in the year 2022. And we're going to type in here. We'll use the same In God We Trust. We'll put Britannica. We're going to do May 24th. Okay. We'll just break this one apart. There we go. just need to see something real quick. Alright, let's go to wireframe, and I gotta make a straight line here. And we're going to bring this down. Okay. I'll bring this up here. There we go. All right. Going to delete that. Let's see how it looks now. I would love to make this shirt without a screen print, if I had a screen printer, but I don't, because then I can add a weather effect to it. But I like it. 2022, May 24th. God we trust, Texas proud, Texas strong. I like it. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and say, let's go ahead and go back. Now we're going to invert these colors again. We'll just make these white. And we're going to make these white. Okay. And we're going to just grab it again. We're going to go to File. We're going to hit Export. Make sure that it's changed over from save to as type to a PNG. We're going to do Texas Strong. We're going to say number 2. And we're going to export it. All right. Let's go back to place it. Let's see how this is going to look now. I'm actually excited, man. This is pretty neat. Okay, so let's go to place it. And let's do replace. And we're going to click on that bad boy. We're going to click on that one. Bring this up a little bit. And we're just going to bring this down. Let's do 78 again. Let's see. That looks pretty cool. The only thing is that May 20th, I gotta fix that. I should do... No, I like it like that. What we need to do is somehow, I don't know why it's doing that. Let's go to wireframe, and there it is. So what we'll do is bring this out. And we're going to have to bring this one in. And what I'm going to need to do is we're going to bring this. What I'm thinking what we can do is maybe put it here. What I got now? I got 0917091. 0917091. Alright, let's bring that here. Maybe I should just put it on one side. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see how this looks. It looked a little too much when I did it the first time. I'm just going to draw a background real quick just to see. Okay. Let's see. I like it like that. I actually like it like that. So let's do this line real quick because I want to make sure I got it straight. And we'll do this white. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down here. Okay. And I'll bring this. I'll start it from here. And I'll bring it down. Okay. Actually, this is what I'll do. I'll do it from this line here to this line here. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now what I'll do is bring this down. Touch the first one. Alright. Let me lock this real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lock it so I don't have to worry about moving anything. And we'll start off with, try to get it right there. Perfect. Right. Just go. And that looks kind of like aligned. Alright. Second one, do the same thing. Oops. Let's group them. I'm going to bring that. I want that to be aligned right there. Perfect. Okay. Now I can go ahead and delete that. Alright. Now let's go ahead and unlock this. Delete that. And we'll go ahead and do this again. We're going to go to File, Export. And we're going to name this one number 3. That way I have 3 different images. Okay. Alright, that's saved. Let's go back. Let's do replace. And we're going to do Texas Strong 3. We'll raise this up. And we're going to make this 76. I believe it was 76 or 78, one of them. And that looks good. So, alright, let's look at a live preview. We'll do 78. Okay, and let's hit save. We're going to crop it. Alright, and we're going to download it. Go back to my email. There it is, just popped up. Download it. And we'll zoom in. There we go. I like it. Let's go ahead and press it.